Okay, so this is a video on the new, for 2014, Bear Grylls Survival AO, the assisted opening, compared to the Scout, which has been in the market for a few years now. But before I get into the two Bear Grylls knives, I want to talk about what led me up to purchasing those products and what I had before. And just to let you know, I'm not in construction. I'm basically just a sales guy, and so I'm not going to be doing any hardcore, cutting with these knives. I'm not cutting wood or anything like that. But basically just opening a package from time to time and just something to have on you, in case the zombies attack or something like that. But basically, a couple guys at work had a couple EDC knives, and I basically was trying to one up them. So I went out and got this SOG knife. SOG's a great brand. It's a respected brand. A really well made knife. It's really light. It's lighter than the Bear Grylls knives. So this is what I was carrying in my pocket, and basically I just found that it was a little bit too long for my purposes. It was pretty big in your pocket, and also when I was digging my delicate little hands into my pockets, I was cutting myself on this little surface here and this surface here. So it's got the safeties, which are just kind of sharp. So that was kind of irritating, but it's a really high quality knife. It's just that for my purposes, for the EDC, it was a little bit too big and a little bit too much for me. It is an assisted opening knife, so I'm going to do this with two hands so I don't chop my fingers off while I make the video, but comes open very nice. Has a little spring assist there, and it has a safety to lock it closed, so it won't come open once it's closed. And there you go. So opens pretty nice. Really well made knife, quality knife. It's about 60 bucks retail. It's called the SOG TF-21. Just some details about it. It is actually, like I said, lighter than the Bear Grylls knives. It comes in at 2.25 ounces. They use a little bit better steel. It's an AUS 8 stainless steel. Has a hardness rating of 57 to 58, and it has the TiNi, or titanium nitride coating. So I believe that's the black coating. So there's lots of different variations of the titanium stuff out there, but I guess it's supposed to create a little less resistance when you're cutting through stuff. Plus, it protects the blade. But it's a really nice knife. It's a clip point. It's a little bit different design also than the Bear Grylls. Has this digi-grip pattern, they call it. So I thought it was really cool. It's really lightweight. I thought the handle was actually aluminum when I bought it, but it's actually nylon. It's glass reinforced nylon handle. So that's what probably what lends its lightness to it. And it's a point up carry. So one thing I noticed is when you have it in your pocket and you dig it out, your hand's automatically where it should be to open the blade. So that's kind of important. A lot of people like to point up or tip up carry. So when it's in your pocket, the tip is up, as opposed to the Bear Grylls knife. So some definite big differences. The main thing was just that it was just a little bit too big and a little bit too sharp. So I wanted to, and I like the Bear Grylls product, so I bought that one. About half the price of the SOG, actually. They retail for about 30, and I think because it's been out for a little bit, now you can probably get them as low as around 20 bucks on Amazon and stuff. So nice knife, a little bit heavier. It's 2.54 ounces. The blade's slightly longer, but the overall length is a little bit shorter. It's a 3.24 inch blade, and I couldn't find anywhere what kind of steel they use. It just says high carbon stainless. So maybe maybe it's 440A like some of the other Bear Grylls knives. I'm not really sure. But one of the main differences is it's not assisted opening, for one thing, so it's a little bit more difficult to get open, and it's point down. So when it's in your pocket, you kind of have to flip it around, do that little maneuver to try to get it open, and it's a little bit tougher to get open. So you kind of like risk cutting your fingers off there when you're trying to open it. But I liked it better just because of the shape. It's a little bit softer on my hands. This is in your pocket. There's all the round edges. This is rubber. This is nylon. So it was a little bit less rough on my hands when if I have to dig my hand in my pocket for some reason with that knife in there. I'm not cutting myself in all the safeties and stuff like the other one. But nice little knife. For the money, 30 bucks, can't go wrong. I was kind of longing for another assisted opening knife. So I saw on the internet that the new, for 2014, Bear Grylls assisted opening knife was available. They're not available in the retail stores yet. I think I found this on either eBay or Amazon. Also about a $30 knife, $36 knife, something like that. but with a few differences, a few improvements. Side by side, you can kind of see them there. Now, for one thing, the older Bear Grylls knife is kind of the gray in color. The new knife is kind of black in color. And they do tell you what type of steel they use. It's kind of a long one. It's the 7CR17 MOV steel, so whatever that means. But it's got the nice assisted opening. It's basically got two safeties. So you push this button, you can close the knife. You push this plunger here, and it locks closed. Push the plunger, and it's a little bit easier to open. So assisted opening, real nice. Locks open, locks closed, and it still has the dual thumb studs there. And still the plastic and rubber. This is the plastic portion, this is the rubber portion. One thing I noticed is that the BG logo is a little bit smaller, so for some people that's a little bit more tasteful. In the older knife, the BG logo was plastic. In the new knife, the BG logo is rubber. So I already saw a little bit of a problem where the black is kind of bleeding into the orange there. So if you're like, a collector or something, and you want the knife to be pristine always, that might be a little bit of a problem if you use it day to day. But great knife. A few differences there. The main thing is that it's assisted opening. Gerber calls it the Fast 2.0 technology, and it's got the two locks, the plunge lock plus the safety barrel lock. Locks open, locks closed. Their drop point, the SOG, was a clip point. It's a little bit different design there, and you can see the overall length is pretty drastic. So it's just a little bit more comfortable to carry the Bear Grylls products. But Bear Grylls gets a lot of flack on the internet, but I like the guy. I think he's entertaining, and I like the products. I think it's cool. So I don't mind the orange and gray or orange and black design at all. I don't mind the big BG on it. So that's just me. But I like the knife. Like, again, for the money, it's half the price of the SOG. So I think it's a good value. And unless you're cutting wood in a survival situation, something like that, that's going to be just fine for EDC or everyday carry. So that's my little short review. Hope you like it. Let me know if you have any questions and comments below. Make sure you share, like, and add my channel if you would. Thanks a lot. Bye.